started to become involved. And he talks about how he would join the men's groups, but he was questioning it. He didn't really think that he did anything wrong. And when he talks about it, he then refers to having a deep conversation with his wife, Ruby.
And for 2 hours, Ruby very emotionally just shared how she felt in our marriage and how the things that over 20 years of marriage, asking for sex as a husband quickly, or asking her to wear lingerie, or things like that, how that made her feel. And it was really emotional, and it touched me. Like, I didn't realize that she felt so strongly about that, that she felt so hurt by that. So I committed that I would really give it a go, and I stayed in the men's group. And so, in that men's group, I met with Jody every week.
And from there, he goes on to talk about a passenger's YouTube channel, how it fell apart, particularly after the release of this video of their son Chad, revealing he'd been forced to sleep on a beanbag for months. He says that he lost 90% of their income when this channel basically fell apart. And he said how Ruby became so distraught over this, how she found validation in Jody Hildebrand. But he also said that things were actually going very well with him and Ruby. They were less intimate, but they were closer. So he started to think that this whole connection stuff maybe working, and he was happy to be the guy on stage. He believed in it, which I want you to think about because, again, you're going to hear where he's questioning everything that Jody did, everything Ruby believed in. But he's also the same guy who you just heard earlier, kind of giving different answers, at least in his initial interview. Just something to think about. But he does say in this interview that things took a turn.
Morning, Doc.
Jody revealed something at a dinner after a connections conference.
Yeah, no, Doc, that was my fault. My bad, but this afternoon, all out my panel, Brown dive on, Spencer will dive on, a couple of us will dive on.
She believed she was being
I can't find me bleeding phone anywhere. Good morning, crack man. But anyway, I hope you're all well on a really rainy, 100%, Doc. I'll do a stream this afternoon and then I'll do one this evening, so you're welcome, bro. I know you love motorbikes, you like your bikes and what have you, and I don't really fuck with them anymore, like, but yeah, I used to like bikes myself. But anyway, I woke up and I can't find my bleeding phone anywhere, so I have to use the laptop. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, very nice. Couldn't really sleep last night. Slept down here and 2 hours sleep out or something. But I suppose 2 hours is better than no hours, isn't it? But it's not enough to sustain you, like, fucking 2 hours sleep one night, 3 hours sleep the next, I fucking can't do it. Doc, can you do me a favour? Ring me phone on Messenger. I have one of them here, but I have me brand new one. I think it's around somewhere, but oh, that's good to hear. But like I said this afternoon, I'll text you on Messenger and I'll tell you, Doc. It's like, see, well, I'm not on my stream yet right now. I'm on my YouTube. But this afternoon I'll definitely open it up. Just don't be bleeding. So just a normal, just a smoke in the morning and a cup of tea. Yeah. I've been watching some madness on Netflix. Good morning, Robert. Hey, Rob. Even though there wasn't many people in the live last night, how do you think it went? Did I fuck it up? Shout out to Pablo for all his videos. Yeah, not a problem, Doc. I just can't. I have another device, but I don't know what I've done with it. It was next to me last night, and I woke up and my phone's gone. It's not there. One second, guys. I got it, Doc. Nice one, Doc. Yeah, man. Thanks for that, bro. But yeah. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Last night, like I said, Spencer is from the old housing estate. He's lived up there for nearly 4 decades, so I had to have someone on my panel that's solid, that's straight out Ballyfermot. But guess what? I have a few people from Ballyfermot. And guys, last night I want to apologise to Doc, to Tank. I had about 7 people in the back waiting to come on, and I was fucking delighted I was, but I was waiting for Tank to show me his face, and he didn't show me his bleeding face, or he didn't, I didn't see it, but like I said, just let me see your face. Because of that guy Tank, it's made me more aware now of certain things. And listen, it's okay going on people's chat if you're fucking giving them abuse and what have you, but if you're in there sitting with them and fucking, it doesn't look bad on me. It looks bad on them. But like I said, that's whatever you want to do, man. You knock yourself out. You know, it's not my concern. But what is my concern is people coming in me live. Yeah, I heard it, bro. I got it. Sorry, mate. Yeah, it was underneath the fucking telly, bro. It was underneath the telly. I tell you what, bro. See, Doc. Who's fucking ringing me? Why you bleeding ringing me for, you Martin? Doc, I found it. Thanks, bro. But well, Doc, the thing that gets me, bro, is we don't cross over to the dark side, and there's a minority in every community, and it's like the housing estate I live on. There's a lot of gypsies, a lot of settled travellers that have lived here for over a quarter of a century, and we all live amongst each other, and there's loads of us, as they say. I'm not a gypsy, but I've got loads of kin, loads of it. And I have second sight as well. How about that, motherfucker? I didn't always have it. It only happened after I had the aneurysm. I started seeing things, like I see things in videos because of complex post-traumatic stress disorder. I see shit in videos and it plays over and over. It doesn't go away, so you have to try dupe and trick your mind sometimes. But like I said, Doc, this afternoon, myself, yourself, Spencer, and then there will be 3, and then there will be 4. Do you understand? So, guys, more than likely this afternoon, myself, Doc, Spencer, will open up the stream yard, we'll have a chat, and there's a couple of Irishmen I want to bring on that wanted to come on last night, but guys, listen, the reason for that last night is I done a 4-hour YouTube yesterday, and then an hour stream yard, that's 5 hours. Whoops. But, now listen, I've always been confident with my abilities and I always back on myself. How are you, Robert? I always back against myself because I've always been my biggest opponent in my life. My biggest hurdle is me. And your biggest hurdle is you. You know, like alcohol is my enemy. Alcohol cost me nearly £300,000, so I hate the shit. You know, I don't drink. Mind you, when I used to be ramming loads of limo up my fucking nose, mate, I was drinking loads of fucking Jaeger bombs and fucking cocaine, and you know, it was every weekend. And when you finish work, you look forward to a night out for you because you worked all week for your family, you know. And for 20 odd years, man, I was ramming it up my fucking nose. You know. Now, Jesus Christ, mate, it must be a decade since I've had a line of coke. You know, it's like, it's very dangerous when you're on antipsychotics and antidepressants. Why do you think they always say don't drive or operate machinery? You know, because the side effects of some of these meds are horrendous. And I was on a tablet called gabapentin, and a lad that comes in here, Finn, 110 days clean, fair play to him. But to have that courage and come into a life and say, guess what, world, my name is Finn and I'm 110 days clean. My name is Tank and I'm only posting these lives so that my countrymen will get to see who's going in them lives and who's chatting in them lives like their mates. Do you understand? Well, I'm on the pre-gabalin doc, 600 milligram a day because I have degenerative disc disease. Yeah, me back is a degenerate. And I have severe arthritis in my knees, broken my elbows and my hands from fighting and hitting things, you know, over the years, moving targets, let's say. Now, I've not always hit a target with that. Oh, mate. I woke up today. Do you know many people didn't wake up there today? But, Doc, like I said, bro, we'll talk mental health, football, Netflix, motorbikes. You know, it's like, and I have a few, there's a few good lads there, you know. And I was surprised last night because it's like there was about 7 people in the back waiting to come on. And I was like, no fucking way, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yes. So I'll bring on one then too. Like, Doc, I'll be doing one this afternoon and this evening, so you can jump on both if you want. Uh, I'll probably might even do it about 10, Doc, in an hour. Just give me an hour if you want, and we'll have a chat for old time's sake. Uh, well, like I said, Doc, 100%, bro. What, doing it? You know what I mean? Whether people like it or not, this is coming, mate. And I'm just glad with the progress I made. Uh, and Doc sent me an amazing camera to help me. And that felt like payment. I know you might find that a bit of a weird thing to say, but when you've done this YouTube for as long as I have and it's not paid off, it disheartens you, you know. Uh, I know fuck all about monetization. Do you understand? I think I've done enough watch hours now. What's it meant to be? 60 hours, is it? A watch time. I've done fucking more than that. But now listen, I'm gonna bring a few people together, a few good people, some of the decent people on fucking live. Don't be filled. We have an army of Irish people who will stand together, listen to how they mock you, Paddy the Snake. So talk about Ireland, but you come here. This fella knows nothing about Ireland. We rely on our people. Come try something and see. Uh, uh, oh shit. Yeah, he's a rapist, that guy. You know, and it's like only for thanks videos, man. I tell you what, it's like, it's like, look, people can go the fuck where they want. You can go the fuck what channel you want, but just have a bit of respect for mine. I know that I will not take shit or insubordination or treason amongst the ranks. And that's how it is. It's the only way I know. If you're an infidel, fuck off. Uh, yeah, here, give me a number. Let me see the latest on. Did he do it? He fucking did. The dirty bastard. He's worse than Epstein, that one. 7 disturbing videos did he in one. Did he do it? Did he fucking right? He did it.
Interesting reactions and takes.
But like I said, guys, that's my plan. To build it and they will come. And I'm doing it. And it's like every failed project I've been involved with has learned me something. And this one won't fail. But I do need help with it.
The New York Post reported that a Department of Homeland Security officer told them, quote, "We believe that there is a disturbing history of sex trafficking. We're responding to concrete, detailed, explicit allegations. This is not random. We didn't choose his name out of a hat. We had allegations that we're following up on." Okay, so we're going to get into all of that in a bit, but when we talk about human trafficking,
Guys, let me
which is
just send
generally
me
speaking,
message
when
of
you
voice
split
now.
somebody for labor, at the time of the raids,
There you go,
Combs
I'll
had fled
have
the
to send you
country.
messages
After all,
of
reports
voice now.
indicated that Combs's private jet had flown to the Caribbean on the day of the raids. Now it has since returned back to Florida, but we didn't know where Combs was. In fact, we did live Q&A shows with our viewers on the Long Crime Network, and that was one of the number one questions we kept getting asked. Where is Combs? Or how can you get him back if he's in another country? What about extradition? Well, Combs' attorney, Aaron Dyer, he did release a statement criticizing the raids, but also said, quote, I thought this was so interesting, Mr. Combs was never detained but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. That
Yeah,
led
did
me
he
to
do it? Fucking right
There
he
was a
did.
strong
50
chance
cents new
he never left the
documentary,
country.
did he do it?
Okay, so it seems like he's in
Honestly,
Florida.
he's been saying it for
Something to
years.
keep in mind, though. Combs.
You know,
who's
if
got
another man
reviews,
said to me,
didn't
Joe, I want
he?
to take
He
you
didn't
shopping, I'd be like,
more.
you
He
fucking
has
what?
not been arrested.
Take me
He
where?
has not been arrested.
Shopping?
He's
Yeah.
not been criminally charged. in
What are you on
connection
about?
with any
Taking me
sort of
shopping?
trafficking
For what?
investigation.
For
Right
clothes?
now, there's
Yeah, I
just
ain't going
supposed to
clothes
be
shopping with you, don't.
investigation. However,
You know,
we spoke with
you're
Tracy
going to
Walker,
fucking buy me
former
clothes.
CIA and FBI special agent,
Do you
who
understand?
says it is only
Another
a matter
man,
of
did he
time
do it? He
before
fucking
Dean is
did do
charged.
it.
So I
Any man who offers to buy another man's clothes and kisses him on the lips is a gay. And I'm a big supporter of the LGBT community, but see him, right? Do you know anything about blasphemy, right? And it's like what they call them, they're like gatekeepers in a way. You know, like you have Bilderbergs, Rothschilds, you know, the ones that run the fucking world. And they have secret meetings every fucking year. And, you know, like I said, the guardians of the table, the knights of the realm. Do you understand? Blasphemy, it's like half fucking goat, half fucking man. And it goes against every fucking thing I believe in. But if you know about the Lord, you know about the devil. You know. Yeah. You know what that is, right? That's the Holy Bible, right? Now, Spencer will tell you, we used to go to this camp every summer, and it was Dublin Christian Mission, and it learnt us about the Lord. It's like, I went for about 5 years. I don't know how long Spencer went to. And basically, what was like a God Squad youth club, and they used to take us down to Arklow, to a place called near the Boca Manor where Glendalough is. And I tell you what, it's a piece of heaven. I imagine heaven being like that. Like big fords, just fucking ponds and golf courses and golf courses. You know, heaven's what you want it to be. But you see on that book, I'm going to try bring a few Irishmen together. A few God-fearing Irishmen. And not just Irishmen, Scottishmen, Englishmen. And on this Bible, I'm here to take a couple of things back. You see, I'm Old Testament. And I remember 313 days in. I remember. Yeah, I remember. May God strike me down if I forget. You see, like I said, I've been involved in a few projects that have failed. As far as I'm concerned, they were failures because, you know, one wasn't mine, which was Matthew the Cesspit. I come up with that name. Bet he won't tell you that, will he? Hey, believe it or not. But I don't give a fuck what people believe anymore. You know, I dived on the cesspit at the time. He's about 900 subs, and then within about a year, 18 months, he ended up having over 6,000. But he's a giant midget film boy. No disrespect to Matthew, but giant midgets are tall men who look like a bald version of Gandalf that can't fight, that won't fight for the channel. You know, Fight and Talk UK, when Dan, the dickhead, started his channel. Go look at the very first episode, or the very first live he did, and look who's on there first. Me. Now, Dan knows Tough Guys. He's been around Tough Guys for the last 3 decades, all around him. And he likes making content about Tough Guys. He's interviewed a lot of fucking Tough Guys, and he opened this new channel, and he asked me did I want part of it, and I said, yeah, what's it gonna cost me? So it cost me. But I didn't get payment from it. I got education. I got fucked over, but I learned from it. And then Foxy stole me fucking channel, Fighting Back United. You know, and that fucking hit me like a ton of bricks, man, because I felt violated. and because I was sedated, somebody caught me slipping, took a liberty. So 313 days. I remember. I fucking remember. God forgive me for swearing while I have this glorious book in me hand. See, I'm a God-fearing man. Now, I'm bringing God-fearing men on my panel. Okay? Now, like I said, over time, the more people are gonna come in, non-toxic people, anybody who's disrespectful to anybody in my life, you're gone. That's just the rules. You know, fuck off to someone else's channel, but if you're disrespectful to myself or anybody in the live, you'll be gone. You see, I don't need nerds. I need God-fearing men. Men that have dedicated their life to certain causes, and men that have served, and men that have been abroad, and men that have been away, and all that shit. But I'll tell you one thing, yeah? Know this. The biggest thing you believed was listening to everything I told you. You see, PD taught me that. Yeah, PD, if you watch this today, this evening, tonight, bro, link me. You know me, go and have a fucking coffee or something. I like PD, you know, and as soon as I found out he was in Manchester, I reached out to him, like, so hopefully I'll get to see him, but like I said, he's always welcome here. Justice for the 97. But I swear on that Bible, guys, I'm gonna give it a go. Last night, 7 people wanted to jump on the panel, and I was like, holy shit, you know, and I'm delighted because that's what's gonna happen. I want to bring a few God-fearing men together that haven't got an ego and don't mind when I say, bro, give me a number and leave your ego at the door. Look at your ego as a coat, right? So when you come in my live, I'm basically asking you, listen, take your coat off and hang it up there. Yeah, and that's where your ego will stay until you leave. Do you understand? Like, all that tough guy shit, it doesn't work with me. All that. Are you, how tough are you? What can you get, sorry, because you can throw a few digs or skip or punch your fucking bag or kick it? Now, like I said, yeah, I'm looking at myself in the ring and I just put a fucking joint crosshair on the cunt's face. And then, like I said, you have to adapt. If styles make fights, you know, and 2 good men having a good old few bangs, a few clouts, and shaking hands after it and having a cup of tea or a pint, you know, that's how things used to be done. But a handshake means fuck all nowadays. Well, to me, it's different. You know, a lot of people shake my hand when I meet them. You know, a lot of me mates, they embrace, you know. A lot of me mates tell me I'm funny, I just can't see it. I've always been this way. What do you mean funny? Are you taking the piss? Are you mocking me? What do you mean funny? Funny like what? You know, I do have some of me mates in stitches, you know, and I'm delighted I can do a service. See, being able to make people laugh is a gift, you know, and I think we should all laugh a bit more every day because you only get one life, and I wasted many of my life, many years thinking things will get better, thinking fucking, you know, it's like an leave everything till the last minute kind of guy. But like I said, the reason now Robert Lee's been around YouTube a minute, and Stevie Billings tried to put it in my head 2 years ago that Rob, he, on another channel, I think, was a rogue mod. And it made me fucking paranoid and shit. And guess what? what Rob wasn't a fucking, and I apologised to Rob back then because I was wrong, you know. And if you're wrong as a man, you have to own up. Some men won't because they have an ego, and your ego is like a coat when you come in here. And again, I'll say it: hang your coat up, right, and take your fucking shoes off, right? Hang your coat up and take them shoes off. You know, because if you don't hang your coat up, mate, you'll be fucking hung on the rail automatically. I'm not a big lad or anything like that, but I'm immensely strong, apparently. A few deviants on YouTube. Uh, there's two kinds of people on YouTube. There's Autobots and there's Decepticons. And if you fornicate with the enemy being a rapist, well then you're not doing your thing on here. Shout out to Tank for posting them live. And listen, guys, listen. I know we said anyone goes in there can go fuck themselves and all, but look at if people are in there just purposely to give that cunt stick, I've no problem with that. But when people are sitting in there and laughing with all the chat about just you're an enabler, you don't know it, do you? That's what that is. And I don't want to be around anybody like that. Like I'm a man and I was raised like you don't hit a woman, your children, and here you fucking do anything or you're a rapist, yeah? That crosses the line. You know, when you're a sex offender, that label never leaves you. And I hurt my feelings. But Tank did me a favour. And I watched the videos, and there's a few of me mods that go in there, and a couple of them that go in there. I fucking vouch for. I'll vouch for Pablo and Chopper. You know, but anybody else here, like I said, if you're giving that cunt stick, I've no issue. But if you're in there, like, cuddling up to a fucking convicted rapist here, you're not welcome in here. You know, I don't want to have anything to do with that kind of behaviour. You know, it's deviant behaviour. You know, anybody that goes to Thailand is a pervert. You know, why would you want to go over there and know what's over there? You know, I'd worry. You know, when if one of your mates isn't going to Thailand, I'd be like, what are you going there for? You know, why Thailand? I don't give a fuck what anyone said. People on the YouTube scene have gone to whatever it's called for yaba. Some yaba in Thailand, loads of orange pill. You swallow orange one, you feel alright, yes? Mr. Jude. That's what they call it. You know, in Thailand, there's not a lot of opportunities for people. You know, if you're a boy, you fight, and if you're a girl, you go on the game. You know, it's crazy. My ex-brother-in-law, his children from Phuket, and he went over there in the stag do with loads of his mates, you know what I mean? Fucking, but this is fucking like I'm in like fucking Jesus Christ over 20 odd years ago. You know, fucking it's like but nowadays it's like see people that go to Thailand, I just feel as sleaze balls. You know, anybody that goes to Thailand's a pervert. That's just what I think. And I swear it on the good book. And the good book, see my granny's Bible, yeah? This is gonna bring me good luck. I've worked on this for 6 years. And I will try my best for this not to fail. Just like Boxer with how it is. Yeah, Boxer, where you gonna hang your fucking glass? You've no ears. You know. But we're here to face our fears, you know. Shout out to all the Karens, the Stanleys, and the Deers. Yeah, Chuckle, how's it going, you big dummy? You big sausage sheepdog midget twerp. On this book, 313, Genesis. What does it say? Do you want to hear something interesting, right? Right. One sec, where is it? Let the water spring forth abundantly, the moving creature, that has life, and for I may fly above the earth in the open, I don't know what that word is, firmament of heaven. And God created great whales and every living creature that moves, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. Uh, uh, now listen, like I said, uh, I know I get a bit vexed sometimes and I lose me rag, but it's like I'm learning to live with. I'm learning to live life after mood stabilizers. And like I said, chapter 313. We're gonna do what we're gonna do is this afternoon, Spencer and Doc are gonna jump on the panel, and then tonight I'll open up my panel. Last night there were 7 people wanted to come on the live. Now, like I said, going forward we have everything. We have 2 laptops, we have 2 new devices. It's like, do you understand? And I'm ready. I haven't got a fucking clue how to put videos together. I don't use laptops. Yeah, right. Now listen. So I have everything I need. I just need my mods to do that job. I don't ask you to hit the like button, but what I am gonna ask you to do is sub to the channel, share it, give me a number from 1 to 10, yeah? Come in and engage. Sub to some of the mods. If you see anyone with a spanner in here, guys, if you're watching this now, this afternoon, this evening, tonight, tomorrow, the next day, next week, next month, go through me mods and give them a sub. Do you understand? Because I wouldn't have them as mods if I seen them going in there being pally with a rapist. I'd have to take the spanner back. And I want to shout out to everybody. Listen, I'm gonna have to take a couple of people's spanners back, but I don't want you taking offence to it. I'm just covering every base, just in case there's a mess, and I want to be as clear away from that. Call it the blast zone, let's say. Do you understand? It's like 1,000 yards away, me. Yeah, that's where I'm standing. Have you ever seen brick explode on a roadside? You get hit right in the face, don't you? It's like it's like I said, they say if you're within 100 meters of the blast range, you're fucked. You're in trouble. You know what I mean? You get blown off your feet, man. Your ears go, and then your eyes, and you can't hear a fucking thing. It's like that tinnitus in your ears, and your nose bleeds, and now your ears bleeding, and you look, and your mate is dead, and that's what life is like. And God has a sense of humor, I'll give him that. Because he kept me alive for some reason, because like I said, you're looking at someone who attempted the S word twice. Now, I was very sick. I'm still not better. I'll always be like fighting against the illness. never mind the pain that I'm in, the amount of crashes I've had over the years and the amount of injuries I've sustained from them crashes, it all catches up with you. You know, me bleeding knees are fucked, me elbows are fucked, me right hand's fucked. I still have a couple of bangs in it, don't get me wrong, but like I said, listen, you won't be able to see that, right? But like I said, it goes all the way up there. It's like, it's a big one, yeah. A very big one. And yes, here we are on a Wednesday morning. I want to say happy birthday to my son, he's 4 weeks old. Happy month old son, I love you. And daddy's at work. Now, like I said, give me a number from 1 to 10. Oh yeah, I want you to do me a favour. Become a member of me, buy me a coffee link. It's only £2 a month, mate. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get rid of a couple of people. I'm gonna replace them. I've already replaced one of them with Tank. Now, if he hadn't told me where he was from yesterday and what have you, I probably never would have given him that spanner. But watch his videos. Now listen, I've no problem going in that. I've no problem people going in that chat and coming in here if you're giving that cunt stick. But if you're in there sucking ass, you know, to be popular because you want to be on the Pirates Live and afraid of his own shadow, you know, fuck him, mate. Why do you think I don't make videos and reaction videos? Because I'm enabling the process then. And it's big in that beardy fucking Neanderthal. The state of him. You know, the state of his house. Oh my god, man. Living in a fucking bedroom in his mummy's. The fucking hobbit. You know what I mean? He's a pervert. Anyone goes to Thailand's a pervert. And any of my comrades, countrymen, women, or anyone that comes in now in my life, yes, someone's watching you all the time. And I'll tell you what, Stevie Billings, you're a fucker. Yeah, you're a motherfucker, you. Tank posted a few lives. Robbie, you sub to that Tank. Sub to him and go look at the lives he's posted the last couple of days. Now, there's a few people in the lives that come in an hour here. Now, if you're giving that rape a stick, I've no issue with that. But if you're in there sucking arse, having laughs and jokes with Paddy Conroy, alright, Paddy and what have you. So Paddy is an enabler as well. He's letting him on his channel, do you understand? That is deviant behaviour right there. There's two kinds of people on YouTube. There's Autobots and there's Decepticons. Now, if I say you're a Decepticon, basically it's like me calling you a pagan, then. Do you understand? You're a fucking pagan. Nickelodeon. Do you know what that means? Here. No love for God. Fuck Jay-Z and Beyonce, man. I was gonna set fire to my Yankee hats. You know, he fucking pissed me off. He's another gatekeeper that's keeping secrets from fucking, did he do it? Fucking right he did it. Stevie's a fucking weasel, Rob. Stevie's turned out to be a right little snake, hasn't he? Hey. And here, I hate afraid of his own shadow, right? Well, I don't hate him, I dislike him. You know what I mean? But if he was to fight Stevie'd get hurt. You know, Stevie likes to drink. Do you understand? And his balls are big when he's had a drink. So obviously he probably drinks every fucking day. But only for that tank posted them lives, I'd have been unaware of it. And I watched who was in the fucking comments. Now listen, loads of people that come in and out here have been in there, but look, if you're fucking giving him stick, or if you're disagreeing with people, fair enough. But listen, people are watching yous all the time and clipping videos and sending them to me. And like I said, I'm gonna do something with Tank. All because he's an Irishman, he's a dub, and he fucking put me wide to something that I wouldn't have been wide about. I want people like that on my fucking panel. Do you understand? Not toxic. I don't want to talk about afraid of his own shadow either. You know, that's a great fucking. Well, I tell you, Robert, I just seen that now, bro. My bad. That's a good number, bro. You know, Rob, do you know something? I always say this, listen. I gave up hope once upon a time, man. It nearly cost me my life. And one thing I've learned in this lifetime has been I've learned from all my failures for every bad business choice I've made in my life. I've made a lot of bad investments, a lot of bad choices. Uh, but like I said, whether it be the cesspit, fighting back United, fighting Talk UK, I had a bit of a hand to play in those three channels and helping their growth and bringing a few of my own friends on, and that's what I'm gonna start doing. Like I said, making use of way up. There's a few new people sub to the channel, and like I said here, there's many ways you can help my channel. You can sub to Straight Out Value, Straight Out Value 8, right? You can share my channel. You can come in, you can engage with people, dialogue, connections, you know. Yeah. Or give me a fucking number from 1 to 10, 1 being your lowest mood and 10 being your best mood. Or you can buy me a fucking coffee. Like I said, 6 fucking years I put into this, and as far as I'm concerned, I've been involved in 3 failed projects, and this one's not going to fucking fail. Last night, I broke my record. I had 7 people in the back of my live wanting to come on, and that I've never seen that before, and it's like, fucking hell, look at, and I'm like, yeah, I'm only bringing Spencer on. Fucking Tank, you prick! You wouldn't show me your face. I couldn't see your face. But like I said, this afternoon, well, it's not. It's fucking 9:30 now, right? So about 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, I'll open my stream yard now. If you're gonna be staying in here for about an hour, I need you to remind me. You know, because yesterday I went overtime. I done 4 hours on the YouTube. You know, but like I said, I'm on here to learn as well. You know, I learn something new every day. And 3 days ago, Tank, INC. If you're not sub to him and Finn, go give them a fucking sub. If you're not sub to Doc77 TV, Pac-Man, or Robert fucking Lee, give them a sub. Because they're alright with me, and I've no, like I said, yeah, it goes to show you the mindset of certain people where they go out of their way to troll you. Now, if you're getting trolled, you know you're doing something good, right? And all I've got to say is, I've no issue with anybody on here. I have no competition on here. I'm not on here to compete with anyone. I'm on here to compete with myself. I wanted to prove to myself I could get 1,000 subs. I wanted to prove to myself I could come off a mood stabilizer. You see, Spencer asked me a question last night on the live. He said, Jude, do you get side effects and or withdrawals? Sorry, withdrawals. And I said, fucking right I do, bro. 100 days in, I'm still hallucinating. It takes 8 days to get off heroin. You know, over 100 days in. Like, see me sleep. is fucked. Like, on all them meds, even though I'm on them, it's very hard to sleep. So imagine I wasn't on them, but I'm really happy and proud of 313 days off a mood stabilizer, off 18 sedatives in one capsule. And it feels good. I can feel me head again. Uh, you know, like I said, mental health is no joke. And over the years, I've had people reach out to me and say, Jude, because of your video, bro, I didn't kill myself. Little Johnny had a good Christmas because of you. What you fucking on about? Little Johnny had a good Christmas. Jude, my this fella said to me, Jude, on my boys, like, your video stopped me killing myself because I planted a seed. I'm gonna give you a diversion tactic for your brain, right? If you're ever feeling suicidal, yeah, and you're afraid to talk to your family or your friends, listen to me, yeah, fucking talk to them because holding that shit in will damage you. Do you understand? I tried to bury my past because allegedly I've done whatever, right? And it's bullshit. I was a fucking drug addict during the time a lot of these things happened. And I don't give a fuck who you are, mate. Yeah, you take something from me. You don't fucking know me, you know. And I do it on my own. And I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, or a fighter man, but you ask a few of my friends and they'll tell you, see, Judy, Sandy, but like I said, I'm a law abiding citizen. A regular guy now, a house sausage. I'm not a civilian like you. When you're young and you play with guns and you're not a civilian. My uncle allowed me to shoot at 6, and by the time I was 10, he told me I was a great shooter. One third of his mates were blind as fuck, or it was either the vodka when they were shooting. Because we used to shoot targets, right? Um, I reckon by the time I was 10, I could shoot better than a third of them cunts. You know, deep breath, send it. You know. I'd not, like, don't get me wrong, I'd take me kids, like, fucking hunting for pheasant and duck and, goose, whatever. It's like, but I'd never, yeah. Like I said, animals are majestic creatures, and unless you're gonna eat the whole lot of it, don't fucking kill it. I like birds. I like watching them fly. The way they fly and, come back to the nest. Man has had this affiliation with a bird for centuries. Birds have helped men get messages across to the other side, across borders, across international waters. Pigeons and man bond. And it's like a horse, like a filly, a male. And you go up toward an apple and this is what you do. You go up like that with an apple. There you are, girl. There you are, girl. Where's my favourite girl? And get her to eat the apple and talk to her. Like I said, horses. I'm going to tell you something you don't know about me. As a kid, I didn't own a horse, but I didn't need to because all my friends had them. And I learned how to ride a horse at about 11. About a year after I moved up to the housing estate, I learned how to ride a horse for the first time and I loved it. You know what I mean? Fucking loved it. And a lot of me mates have horses, ponies, stallions, mares, fillies, cousins. I was on the phone last night uh, to one of my cousins, one of the Fitzpatricks from Clondalkin. Uh, but like I said, we had a long old talk, and I said, "Have you seen my YouTube channel, cousin?" He said, "Yeah, I watch it the odd time." He said, "I think it's fucking deadly, bro, what you've done." He said, I remember you, he said, when I was a kid. He said, and you were well hard. And I was like, no, I fucking wasn't. He said, you fucking were. You were proper tough. You know, but I was fucking manipulated, man. I was a fucking dickhead, mate. A little prick, insecure little dickhead. That broke the rules. And because I broke the rules, the boys had to break my face, and my legs, and my ankles, and my fucking arms. Yeah. But I did it. I did it. I did it. I got something that had to be paid for, no matter what. Even if your granny and mother dies on that morning and you have to pay the money, you still have to pay it. You know, it's like, if you don't pay it, then there's consequences for it. And that's how I got introduced into it, into the life they call it, you know. And allegedly, where I'm from, according to Scarcity Studios, they call it the family. And they're all my mates and friends, and some of them are family. And I come from the land of the tough guy. Ballyfermot Cherry Orchard. If you're Irish and from Dublin, you'll know that name, and that estate is notorious. Still, you know what I mean? Say nothing done. Here, like Lefty and Donny Brasco, Cherry Orchard, forget about it. You know what I mean? Like a fucking 69 Chevy, forget about it. A fucking Lincoln, a fucking whatever. It's like, but like I said, when it comes to man, we've mastered a way of getting messages miles and miles and miles away. And we use birds, and man has a love affiliation with birds. Uh, you know, and I like the way they fly, and I like the way they fly. And pigeons are like horses, you can talk to them. I know that might sound insane, but my uncle used to go, alright, girl, you know what I mean? I want you to come back as soon as you can. You know what I mean? I'll bring them down to Fino. A truck would pull up with loads of pigeon lofts, and everybody's pigeons would get picked up, and they'd be brought to France, and then they'd be let go in France. They fly all the way across the channel, yeah, with a little number on the little pigeon foot. You know, a little tiny pigeon foot. But man has been using birds for communication purposes well before the internet was invented. I'm going back to 1600s. King James, you know, he was a Protestant motherfucker, yeah, that slaughtered Catholics. Religion was abandoned. It was outlawed. You weren't allowed a mass, you weren't allowed a cross, and if you were found with the symbol of the cross on your body or anywhere near you, you would be fucking. What they do was they put a brick on the ground, they lay it on you, and then they put a big fuck up slab like that on top, and then they put these big weights. Yeah, mercy. Uh, like I said, guys, I've uh, I've made a few mates on here that are solid, and we'll see what happens. You know, uh, like I said, 6 years, three failed projects that I invested in, financially, mentally, spiritually, and a couple of them fucking shit on me to be truthful, but it's because I was on a medication, and I thought that Foxy was me mate. You know, I thought Matthew was me mate at the time. You know, like, and I thought Dan was me mate. But the whole hat trick of them turned out to be cunts. You know, Dan's gone quiet. You know, like I said, Dave Courtney was here to tell you the very first episode of Dan's Fight and Talk UK. I was the first guest. Dave Courtney was the second guest. No, sorry, that's a lie. Dave Courtney was the first guest. I was the second guest. And I'm in the background now. I have Dave Courtney chatting to me in the back, Lord rest the soul, yeah. And he's saying, here, mush. And I felt like saying, here, what you fucking call him, mush? But, you know, he's me elder, like, so I said, here, mush, what's up with Daniel? I said, bro, fuck knows. And Dan fucked up the live that night, like I've done loads of times here, you know. And he said, what's that sausage down there, mush? I was like, listen, bro, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, I didn't know the man personally, but like I said, Dan's very first episode of Fight and Talk UK, he's been around gangsters and tough guys all his life, Dan. You understand? I remember Dan showing me pictures of him and Coogan. You know, Dan goes to a lot of events, a lot of boxing events, but he keeps a hush hush, especially if he's coming to Manchester because he knows he fucked me over. And I'll take that back off him too, Robert. You know what I mean? And if he doesn't cooperate, yeah, I have something just in case, mate. You fuck me over. I have a video of me slapping you. Yeah. Now, where's my apology? Oh, this is going on the internet. Do you need a hand up, mate? Yeah, there's me hand. Fuck off. But like I said, I have my devices. I have a couple of new devices. Me two laptops, two phones. It's like I can't fuck this up. Like I said, I've spent thousands. I've invested thousands over a 6 year period in donations to people's causes, in buying people coffee, in subbing to people's channel and being a member of it and paying for the privilege. Being a member of that buy me a coffee. And you know what? Every one of these people wouldn't buy a coffee. You know, even some of my own countrymen used me, you know, and took a liberty because it's on a mood stabilizer. And like a dickhead, I used to pay about 113 quid a month. You know what I mean? It's 44 for the Wi-Fi, right? So that leaves 70, an easy 70 quid every week. I was donating, probably more, you know. Well, sorry, every month. You know what I mean? And 60, 50, 60, 70 quid, like, and buying people copies, you know, and that's how I thought it worked, you know. But like I said, this is going to be work for me. Like I said, I know I'm a grey head lead youth worker and I got really sick and I'm going to help people on here. But I'm going to ask you something today when I open up the panel. You know, I don't even ask you to hit the like button, guys. You know, but I do need support, guidance, some advice. Uh, you know, like I said, yeah, I'll tell you a bit more when we open up the stream next. You know. But anyway, give me a number, like I said, guys. Look at, see, I swear on that. I'll give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a go. No, it's not in here, but 1 minute.
I hope you get well too.
They're going with the girl next to her. She's been going back and forth causing problems.
Right, breakfast, sausages. New sausage. Me ice cubes every morning. I like flavoured ones, so like I said, guys, at about maybe 11, I'll open up my stream yard. Yeah, I'll open up the old stream yard.
Jennifer, what happened with the other girl that you were sitting next to?
She was disrespecting my feathers, which are great.
What?
I'm rabies. I got rabies, whatever.
Okay, so she was disrespecting you. What did you say?
I didn't say a word.
And why'd she get so upset?
I didn't give a I don't give a what she said. Talk about where this, that, the other, left, right, no, and something. Her.
All right, well, go ahead and sit back down. Let's try to stay calm, okay?
Well,
You can get out of here. All right, go have a seat.
what the now you know I stepped down and you try to stand on me and look at my hair. Get off. You understand? I had to, I like keep my head. It's none of your business.
This isn't working.
Okay, Jennifer, stand up. Let's go. Let's take a walk.
But like I said, guys,
Listen,
You
listen.
calm down, you would have been walking out.
I'm gonna bring a few people together. And
Touch me, stupid side of
I've been around the circuit a long time, being YouTube, and I've watched and I've observed. In a way, it's like doing that. For 6 years on YouTube, I've watched and I've observed. And I've watched who's a jumper and who's not. I've watched. Good morning, Finn. Another day, bro. And guys, if you're not sub to Finn, give him a sub. Now, like I said, when it comes to my stream yard, last night, fucking there was 6 or 7 people in the back waiting to come on, and I didn't bring any of them on. I just brought Spencer on. Now, the reason for that is, going forward, Spencer is from Cherry Orchard Avenue, right? He's from the same road I'm from in Balliol, yeah? And a couple of people told lies about me to PD on YouTube, and then PD, no fault of his own, he was given this information and he tried to bury me with it by saying, oh, Philip boy, you let you on the cesspit, you're fucking, and you know that he's an ex-fucking junkie, or he's a scumbag heroin dealer, used to sell heroin to kids. That's what Willard told him. You know, that's where PD got his information off, that Willard. I didn't even know him. I didn't do nothing on him. But because he can't go back to his fucking housing estate. Here, why can't you go back to Cherry Orchard? I can. Spencer, he lives there. You know, and here, Spencer's one of the most solid guys I could bring on my panel from Ireland. And there's a few other Irishmen I'm going to bring together. And I'm going to try bring a couple of Scotsmen in as well. Shout out to Donny. I fucking like Donny. It's like, it was inevitable. It's like the fact that I've challenged myself and I'm 313 days on my mood stabiliser. I want you all to do me a favour. For 6 years, I've asked you to hit the like button 2 times. Right? 2 fucking times. And since I've had this channel, say, 13 months, But the other projects I worked in, I never asked people to hit the fucking like button. I'd sooner fuck the like button at you. It's like, you know, than ask you to hit it. I'll fucking hit that, cunt. But like I said, I've done a couple of podcasts with people. I've done something with Rowan and Holden official. I done 3 podcasts with Rowan. We're meant to do a 4th, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. Now, is it... Hello? Yeah? Oh, you're joking. Well, tell you what, instead that 1 second. Let me do this 1 sec. Can you, Now I had to mute the sound. Now, like I said, I'm gonna take a gamble and put a few people together. Now, I already have a few solid people. Now, yesterday, the day before, and the day before that, a geezer, an individual from Fingers called Tank, posted some videos of Paddy Conroy and afraid of his own shadow. And I noticed loads of my countrymen in there commenting and fucking what have you and all and all. Listen, if you go in there, right, now depending what you're going in there for, if you're going in there enabling him, because by you going into that live, you're saying that it's okay. Hang on, let me get the fucking charger. You're basically saying that. Hang on, let me get the charger. Funny fucking laptop, you can. But yeah, you're enabling it. You know, that's deviant behavior. Now, if you're in jail, yeah, let's have a look. If you were in prison and you found out that he was a rapist, yeah, you do everything to get your hands on him. The only time I'd speak to that cunt is when I'm on top of him. He called me a fucking junkie. Or another fucking junkie. I was like, see you, mate, I could slap you from where I'm sitting. Do you know that? I'm a connected guy, allegedly. You see, a lot of people respect me back home. You know, a lot of people respect my fucking family, yeah? Do you understand that my family has earned that respect? Do you understand? According to the media, my family are the biggest cartel allegedly in the country. And my friends, allegedly. Do you understand? It's like I'm from a city where you get nicknames and bullets in the fucking face. I have loads of mates from Cabra that were assassinated. Number 1, Dottie Douglas. Number 2, Man O'Hoyle. Number 3, Bob Hosey. You know, I've lost loads of friends in Dublin gangland. Me and Spencer McDermott have killers and hitmen for mates, allegedly. You know, now a lot of our mates that we grew up with, me and Spencer, have been in jail.